scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey.
Bloody hells! What? Leave me alone!
Prisoners lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking.
Tell them to stop hurting him. We need him alive. Break his bones instead. Start with the fingers.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Its spikes I'll be removing.
Watch the shadows.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Mistress! It's me, your loyal servant, Sazza. I'm back, and I brought a friend.
How thoughtful. And where did you find this friend?
They was in some rickety druid grove, mostly full of tieflings, but them intruders you're after were hiding out there.
I presume you dealt with my prey and massacred the rest?
Well, the thing about that is, they sort of massacred us. But this mug helped me to escape. I say we stick a few holes in him. Show how grateful we are.
You feel a cold hand caress your mind as the drow appraises you.
Oh dear. Your prisoner is one of the Absolute's favorites, Sazza. A true soul.
Nah, it can't be. They was in the grove, hanging around with the tieflings.
Undercover, no doubt. Carrying out the Absolute's will. Oh, Sazza, you have made a grave error. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is, and I may yet spare your life.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing. I told ya, I was trying to follow orders best I could.
Silence, wretch. And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the Grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter. Return to the Grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal me.
The fate of the Grove's inhabitants hangs in the balance. Killing the drow here would spare them, but it might be better to face her warband at the Grove itself, on familiar ground. On the other hand, participating in the slaughter as she asks may be the perfect way to earn her trust and access to the cult's inner circle.
You would dare! Guards, to me! Get out of my sight.
Bye forever, pal.
Won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to look at any of us for?
It's brave.
We're on the same side. Although we're gonna set his soul on fire. They're drow. They're stuck up.
No mercy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What now?
What are they doing? I'll tell you.
Must be 'cause of your beautiful eyes.
That boy is what I'm.
Take you.
They're drow. They're stuck-ups. Ignore them. And be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
The dwarf is ready yet. I'm hungry.
Just want to stand by here.
Duh, you're all boring.
I'm just saying. Those eyes.
Again. Do you want to become fine of them?
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke them out, no problem. I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Certainly won't be 'cause of your beautiful eyes.
We're gonna set the true soul on fire.
Ignore them. Be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
survival is all that matters.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry. Duh, you're all boring.
I'm just saying. Again? Do you?
Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those creatures came from. Would I? So are we gonna set the true soul?
Where do I go from here?
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet?
Shadowheart! It can't be!
A little help, please.
Shadowheart! It can't be! Come on. Can't stay idle.
secure. I can't take much more.
Well, so much for peace. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What's on your mind?
Thy weak dost thou require a new... Then thou must return. This is the price of... Well... By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise. Thy weak dost thou require? Then thou must... This is the price. Well... By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise. Thy we dost thou require a new...
All right. What now?
What's on your mind?
I'd be delighted.
Though, some back in... What's on your mind?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun. I will await that. I promise I will not betray. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain.
Yeah. Make space, and my... Well...
Still in control.
Drow wants to know exactly where...
That the jingle of coin? I already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
Careful.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Need something?
Watch your back.
One with the weave.
Assume nothing.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oi, come here. Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so... There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding?
An image of the Mind Flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya. Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next. Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore? Maybe that's what the creature wants you to think. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles. You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one. Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Open your papers, freak. It's time. You should be sprouting tentacles by now. But you're still the same kind of ugly you always was. Disappointing not to have my own squiddy. But your giblets will make for a tasty supper.
Sorry. I may have left that a little late. No lasting damage, I hope? Corilla Heartflame. At your service. You made quite an impression on my master. He sends his regards. The Honorable Raphael. He's terribly excited about you and your At this point, you're more interesting alive than dead. So here I am, your savior in times of need. Be a little more careful. That skin's valuable, and we won't always be watching.
burned from the inside out. Must have been our warlock friend. Killed without a mark. Who the hell does she serve? Anything of use? What kind of contraption is this? This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
In red.
Let's see what this does.
Father, they will die for you.
Need something?
Sugan al Sukok, o Taishokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok!
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
A gift.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkol kek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask,
What were you doing in Faerun?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
It is like fireworks in your skull. His trust is quickly waning.
You, Gith! What do you know about this dead squiddy? Yeah, you're right. You're a real, true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
This weapon the cult is after,